Hey, how's it going? If you're watching this video, then I do believe that deep down inside of you, you probably already know what's holding you back from growing. There are tons of reasons why you aren't growing, whether as a person or in your own business, or even your influence on social media platforms. Whatever it is, maybe this video can help you realize that. I have run my YouTube channel for a couple of years now, and throughout my years on YouTube, I have come across many kinds of people. Some are motivated, some are lazy, some are knowledgeable, some are stubborn, and from there, I am able to gather these traits together and find a common trait that leads to slow or little to no growth. The biggest one and most common one that I have come across is simple yet overlooked. People just do not have enough patience. Wait. Before you go, let me explain what I mean by that by showing you some examples. So here's a DM I got from my Instagram recently. In summary, I think this guy asked me for help or something. I'm not really sure myself because he started the message by saying I haven't replied in 4 days and I don't know what the original message is. I'm hardly on Instagram and most of the DMs I get tends to be spams. So I don't pay close attention to this. But what I want you to see is how ridiculous someone with no patience can sound from a third person perspective. And ultimately, it is what's going to cause your growth to stall as well. The message here shows pettiness, impatience, arrogance, and also entitlement. And I, of course, hardly have time for people like that. But what if this person was you, or even reminds you of you? Do you feel like you are like that sometimes? When I saw that message, I felt like humanity is doomed, Like if 4 days is a lot of days to wait, then you are not going to like what's coming for the rest of your life. The thing is, everything you do takes time and effort. But these days, people love instant gratification, and it's not something I promote at all. What I promote is delayed gratification, putting in the effort and hard work now to create a long-term benefit. The reason I am supportive of delayed gratification is because it allows you to build what matters most. If you're running a YouTube channel, you first spend time building up your community, giving them that familiarity and creating that bond. If you are running a business, you may spend a couple of years trying to build your network without earning a single dime. However, delayed gratification is very powerful when done right, because the network connection you built over the years is very strong and can last for a lifetime. The problem with delayed gratification is it requires a lot of patience because you're pouring in hours and hours of effort without seeing any result. But I promise you, it is there. You just can't see it because the result is not a number. It is not something visible. It is a connection. My YouTube channel focuses a lot on that, and it is also one of the reasons why my videos engagement is high, in my opinion. But thanks to this, sponsors are approaching me even though I may not necessarily have those high numbers as other channels. Instant gratification, or as I like to call it, having no patience, is very short-lived. It's like creating a YouTube video with the aim of getting likes and views and acknowledgement from people you don't know. The biggest issue I have with instant gratification is it makes people think that hard work is irrelevant, that you do not need to waste time giving value. You just need to know the secret. And this indirectly leads me to my next mistake, chasing secrets and shortcuts. What happens when you start chasing secrets and shortcuts? The usual process is you usually start Googling or probably watch some videos, and this is where YouTube has become the place for many sorts of gurus. Perhaps not just YouTube, but any social media platforms. What I find is, even though there are many gurus out there who have done it, they are not necessarily better than you. If anything, they are just a few steps ahead of you because they started earlier or they took the initiative. And what happens when you put your trust into gurus who claim they know the shortcuts and secrets that you don't? Well, you may start implementing their secrets without much success and then probably sign up for their courses because that's where the true secret lies. But my issue isn't with the gurus. A guru is pretty much someone who has tried a few strategies that works for them, so now they're selling it to you hoping it will work for you too. However, 80% of the time it won't work. Then what happens? You start blaming the guru and claim it is a scam, right? That's the problem with putting trust on gurus. What you are trusting isn't necessarily the guru themselves, but rather the secrets they claim they know. And what you want is a shortcut, thinking that by knowing the secret that no one else does, you can leapfrog everyone else and get a head start and claim you have done this all on your own. But when things go south, chances are you're not going to blame yourself. You will point the finger at the guru who shared the secret with you because that's just the easy way out. Hey, you might even call him or her a scam. I am not saying there are no courses out there that aren't a scam. Scammers do what they do best. If they know you want the easy way out, then you have put yourself up as the easy target for them. I have been to a few courses myself, and 8 out of 10, it never works. I used to blame the course creator all the time, but there was this one time where I was in the same course as another fellow who had massive success. The difference? He worked hard and put what he learned into action, but I didn't because I got lazy. So he is now a multi-millionaire and I'm not. So try not to blame others when something doesn't go your way. Do your best to reflect what you can improve on, then pivot. The third mistake I see a lot is, and this can get quite controversial, it doesn't matter what you pursue in your career or dream or business, as long as you do it with passion, that's all that matters. I'll be very careful with what I will say here, so bear with me. I'm often conflicted when I hear that. It is true that whatever you do, you need passion in it. Otherwise, how can you carry on taking day-to-day action, right? But passion is expensive. And if your passion is not monetizable, then it is not going to last long. Please do not be confused with a hobby. A hobby may or may not be monetizable, and more often than not, you have a job that supports your hobby. To explain this is quite difficult, so let me share with you one video that can explain it well.
I was worth about over $1 million when I was 23, and over $10 million when I was 24, and over $100 million when I was 25. And it wasn't that important. Because I never did it for the money. I think money is a wonderful thing because it enables you to do things. It enables you to invest in ideas that don't have a short-term payback and things like that. But especially at that point in my life, it was not the most important thing. The most important thing was the company, the people, the products we were making, what we were going to enable people to do with these products. So I didn't think about it a great deal. You know, I never sold any stock and just really believed that the company would do very well over the long term.
So that was Steve Jobs in the video. I hope you recognize him, and it was pretty clear that he said money isn't his focus at all. His company, his people, and his product is the main focus. The thing is, if you don't understand his message fully, you might think you just need to focus on doing things with passion without worrying about money. But the fact is, at the end of the day, it is still about making money. Steve Jobs built Apple and Apple products for the sole purpose of enriching people's lives, but in return, you buy their products which help Apple make money. So what I'm saying here is, yes, passion is important, but your passion needs to lead back to making money so that you can fund your expensive passion, which then allows you to create even better products. It is a cycle, it is not linear. Take running a YouTube channel for example. If you're doing this as a hobby, then don't complain about not getting views or subscribers or even watching how to grow my YouTube channel videos. Because ultimately, that shouldn't matter since it is a hobby, am I right? If you are passionate about creating videos and have the intention to do this full-time, then monetization must come into place, which means every video you create must have a purpose and an intention to make money off it. I actually idolize Steve Jobs. I think he is a master marketer, but the message he said in that video can be interpreted incorrectly. What he meant is money is important, but it should not be the main motivation. If anything, it is the type of recognition of the great product you produce. So those are the 3 simple mistakes I see often on my YouTube channel. Impatience, not taking responsibility for their own mistakes, and not knowing how expensive passion can be. However, I do think there's always a solution to everything we do, so let me suggest what you can do. And I'll keep this short. At the end of the day, just trust yourself, not that person who leaves you a comment thinking he or she knows you better than you do, or believing in how others compare you to them. If you know what you want, if you know how you want to go about attaining what you want, then believe in your own process and create your own system. But that doesn't mean you should just do whatever you feel right. No. That will also lead to disaster. It's like the blind leading the blind. What I also suggest is to have an open mind and stay curious, because by staying curious, you will seek answers to things you don't know. So you may end up learning from others, but you will have the ability to tell what makes sense and what doesn't. I learn from others all the time. I may not necessarily agree with everything, but more often than not, I will leave with 1 or 2 new things. And of course, finally, just have a proper plan. I'm talking about a 1-year plan, 2 years plan, 3 years plan, and not a 1-week plan. It has to be a real plan, a plan that gives you time to come up with ideas, test, and execute them, then evaluate. Like on YouTube, instead of planning to do just 10 videos and give up, think about creating videos every week for a year and see how it goes. Have a long-term plan so that you can tell if something is working or not. My long-term plan has never changed. I have been on YouTube for a couple of years now, and even though I changed my delivery, my topics, my niche, my plan stays the same. It has never changed. My direction and strategy may change, but my goal hasn't. You can think of it like trying to get to your destination, but you have the option of catching a plane, a train, or driving there yourself. You don't know what transport works best for you, so you just have to try them all. Anyways, hope that helps you out. If you feel like this video helped you or you need to have a chat, feel free to leave me a comment below. Alright, thank you very much and catch you in the next one.